want to take some time on this channel to promote what I think is an extremely important issue, an issue that happens to be in the broader United States news cycle at this point in time. The United States Constitution gives every citizen specific rights that protect their life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. The one subset of United States citizen that is not protected explicitly is the unborn citizen. And with that, I want to share with you this book called The Unborn Citizen. It's only 40 pages and it's free. If you want to make a donation to the author, you can. But before we go into that, let me tell you a little bit about what is in the book. So this written work makes the case that human beings developing in their mother's womb have legal rights as unborn citizens under the United States Constitution. The laws are already there. The legal, scientific, and moral justification for this argument is very clear-cut. Let's talk about what's in the book, and I actually want to show you a little bit of the content within. Now, you can get this book in PDF form, and you can also get it sent to your Kindle. Let's go ahead and talk about the first chapter. So the first chapter talks about who a citizen actually is, and then it defines a citizen under U.S. law. Very, very specific. We talk about born and naturalized citizens of the United States, and we talk about how any citizen of the United States shall not be abridged of the privileges or immunities, or be deprived of life, or be denied to any person within its jurisdiction and protection of the law. Some very interesting legal arguments to say that we have defined unborn children as persons and human beings. Then we break into the mother and genetic relationships within the law. We even talk about laws passed in extremely recent history, only as far back as 2004, within Title 18 of the United States Code, Chapter 90A, Protection of Unborn Children. This is the law that everybody talks about when we discuss a mother who is pregnant being killed, being ruled as a double homicide. So we have plenty of reference in the United States law to unborn children and their validity as human beings, which you can verify as citizens, and you can sentence people who kill them as murderers. We also talk about when abortion was legalized and what has changed in the social safety nets and the welfare system in this country since that time. We talk about the burdens, or specifically the lack of burden on mothers who have children, as there's a variety of programs. They're all covered here. They're all cited. We also discuss how an unborn citizen is unable to create a situation in which a termination of its life will be legally justified. There's basically two ways in which you can legally justify taking a life, and that's in cases of self-defense and by court order being, issued a death sentence by a judge. So outside of those two scenarios, under U.S. law, there's no situation in which someone can legally kill you. So this book is a very comprehensive, legal, logical, science-based argument against many of the main points of pro-abortion advocates. So it provides an extremely comprehensive breakdown of the legal arguments that you would need to make to potentially rewrite the laws in this country to include human rights for unborn citizens. With that being said, this work is entirely free. However, you can support the author so that they can continue to write more work. There will be a link below this video. I highly encourage you to get a copy, share it with anybody you like. You'll get it in a PDF format. You can send it to anyone you want. That's no problem. I definitely just want to suggest that you get a copy of this book so you can understand the material within. And if you don't agree with pro-life content, maybe this book will change your mind, maybe it won't. If you have somebody who you know is pro-choice, maybe it's worth sharing this book with them. Regardless, this is just an interesting piece of written work that can definitely help change perspective in America and potentially make a fair society for all of us, including unborn citizens in this country.